If you get hit with silver, you've been hit. If you tell me you didn't get hit, I'll beat your ass harder.
Hell yeah. Now we're moving on to the next stage where we're actually going to be gluing this piece to that piece. Brown, would you take the camera, sir?
Alright. Now, the contact cement is tacky, not wet or super sticky. It's not going to actually stick to your fingers at this point. That's when you just carefully take the edges, line them up. Carefully put it on. Tacky. A little bit extra on the edge here, but that's not bad. It's good, solid, well held together. Now, next step we're going to take, we're going to actually glue the top of this, and we're going to glue the next piece. Well, actually, we're not going to glue the next piece until we've actually set in 2 of these fiberglass rods here. Now, these are about, what, say 3.5 feet?
Maybe 4.
About 4-foot section. We're going to slide them in right here. And they're going to fit all the way in after we cut out this little piece. We're going to glue on both sides just to make sure that it sticks. So that's once we've actually taped these two together. So that'll be the next step. Just get whatever color duct tape, doesn't really fucking matter. You just take 2 fiberglass rods, take a strip of duct tape, maybe about 2 inches long. Don't need much. This is just to make sure that the 2 of them don't shift. You're going to sit about anywhere from 3 to 4 strips of tape, like so, along all the way up. This way that your fiberglass rods are nice and sturdy, and it helps with the durability of your weapon. Now, we got these fiberglass rods at our local trailer tractor supply, or tractor trailer supply, and they're like about $1.08 per rod. We got 16 of them so that we could, we got about 16 of them so that we can make a good set amount of swords. Basically, when you start LARPing, we made the mistake of making a lot of specialty weapons. When really, we should have been doing this from the very beginning. Just making long swords, and maybe some scimitars, some single-sided blades, and some double-sided blades. It makes it harder for it to actually shift. Notice here, it hardly even moves at all. Now, in this case, I'm going to put about 5 pieces of duct tape on this sucker, just to make sure that it's sturdy. All pretty well evenly spaced apart. Not going to be perfect, but then again, start working with that contact cement, you're going to get a little lightheaded, and you'll be really happy. So also be careful with your X-Acto knife while you're working on it.
Hey, I didn't cut myself.
This time.
Shut the hell up. I was pretty proud of myself there for a second. Now I'm probably going to stab myself.
Well, you don't want to jinx it.
Oh, I'm screwed.
I take your X-Acto knife. Just cut out the little extra bit here at the end. So you can fit your fiberglass rods in. Then you take your contact cement, which you can get at your local hardware store. Stuff smells like shit, but it works.
And makes you happy while you're working.
You forget how much time you're putting into this afterwards. You want to make sure you get it on the insides here, as well as getting a little bit more of the bottom as well, just so that the fiberglass rods settle in just right.
Oh, remember to grab some of that extra edge and put a little bit in the top piece of it that on like the top of the rods, that way they don't shift through.
Yep, that's another thing. You also want to put a little bit of extra duct tape here on the edge, just to make sure that you don't pierce through and accidentally stab somebody.
But you just put a little bit of extra foam on the tip of it, duct tape it all together.
Yep.
Worst case scenario, it does come ripping through the blade. There's still a little bit of padding to keep you from the impending lawsuit.
True enough.
Of course, if you just plain kill them and have all your friends keep quiet.
Brown! Don't give away all the secrets.
I'm just saying, there's some of us that could probably get buried out in those woods and nobody'd really go looking.
Brown! I'm just saying, Bob. Uh-oh, he's bringing Jesus into it. Takes Jesus 4.6 seconds to come to Earth. By the way, that's a line from Whitest Kids You Know. Go ahead and check them out on YouTube. Guys are freaking hilarious if you haven't already. Which I'm pretty sure you have heard of them or seen them.
If you're looking into this crap, you obviously have free time on your hands.
Yeah.
Then again, I've made everything here, so I have a lot of free time on my hands.
Alright. Now, that is going to dry a little bit. In the meantime, I'm going to take a little bit of foam. Just enough, maybe about an inch, inch and a half, 2 inches. And you want to put it over the edge here. Just so it performs enough of a protective barrier. So once again, so you don't hurt somebody.
I don't know how well this is going to turn out, man, because it's pretty shadowed here, and you're kind of just a black figure.
That's okay.
If you want, you can flick the light switch. That light overhead will go on.
Uno momento. Shit. Sometimes maybe you want to use a little bit of extra duct tape. There we go. Better?
I can see!
Just to make sure that it holds in place. Now, give it a little bit longer and we'll set the fiberglass rods in. Now we got the pointy end down here because it's going to be down near the pommel. We're actually going to shave these pointed ends off so that, you know, if you actually go to pommel strike somebody, you're not going to, you know, jab them in the eye or something like that. You did do that with the other one, right?
Like I said, there's some people that wouldn't be missed too much. I think it's padded enough.
Learn from this instructional video, don't fuck up, make sure you take the edges off for safety precautions, because otherwise it's going to be a bad day for anyone. Brown.
Ask if they're okay, then laugh. If you seem sincere at first, they're okay.
I'm going to put an extra piece of duct tape near the end here, just to hold it in place so that when the actual sawing does begin, it's not going to shift on me and cause me to get hurt.
That would be hilarious.
I've already got one little nick, no big deal, but oh, that's still bad. Give it a little more time. Oh my god! Oh yeah, and don't smoke these near it either. It is flammable, you could get hurt. This is dead.
Notice how the instructor doesn't seem to really give a shit.
Yep.
This is called the cabbage.
What you do to pass your time. Just...
This is going on YouTube.
I don't care.
How do you pause the recording?
Huh?
How do you pause the recording?
Just hit the button.
Which button?
The shutter button.